Nassau Coliseum. I've always dreamed of coming out to the Hardy Boyz music, so that was kind of a little dream come true. I'm fanboying out a little bit. I wanted to do the Jeff Hardy dance, but didn't have enough time. They killed the music for me. Everybody having fun? I almost believed you. That was lame and insulting. Are you guys having fun? All right, third time should be the charm. On the count of 3, answer me loud, lie to me. If you're not having fun, please make me believe you are anyway. 1, 2, 3, are you guys having fun? The drum guy put it over the top. That was awesome. But I know why you're all here. You're not here to hear me ramble. You're here to hear from, perhaps ask a question or two of, one of the greatest tag teams to ever grace the squared circle. I'm talking about Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boyz.
Lovely. Mr. Graves, hello, yes.
Mr. Hardy, have a seat, please. I feel very professional. I've got a leather couch and a chair of my own. This is big time right here.
This is very, very nice.
Well, out of my own personal curiosity, Matt, I've seen you week after week after week recently, and I'll get to that in one moment. Jeff, I think the question on everybody's mind is, after your injury, how you feeling?
I'm actually really good. It's been 9 weeks since I had my shoulder repaired, and I'm on track, so hopefully I'll be back sooner than later, hopefully by WrestleMania.
Jeff will be returning to health, hopefully by WrestleMania. Now, as for Matt, it's safe to say you're a bit different?
Oh, yes, my condition has returned. So yes, my mind is fully woken now. Not only do I carry broken brilliance, I also carry woken wisdom. And I have returned to the WWE, the plane known as the E of World Wrestling. And I am here to fight the great war against Bray Wyatt, because his horrendous demon, Sister Abigail, are terrible. It's a monstrosity. It must be deleted.
Now, is there anything you could credit to your recent state of wokenness?
Actually, what happened is there is magic within Bray Wyatt. It is black magic, dark magic. And whenever my mortal vessel interacted with him, there was something in him that triggered the return of my white magic. So it is, we are fighting in the oldest war known to man. Light versus dark, good versus bad. Hero versus villain, and that is what the Great War is all about, and I must take care of Bray Wyatt. It is a necessity.
Now, what does your brother Jeff think about all of this?
I know Bray Wyatt's, I know his future, basically, you know. He's simply gonna, he'll fade away and classify himself as obsolete.
Obsolete!
Or fate.
Now, I know you're all gathered here to hopefully ask a few questions. Does anybody here in the Nassau Coliseum have questions for Jeff and or Matt Hardy? No, nobody? All right, we'll all go home. Thanks, guys. No. Do we have a microphone for everybody down here in the Woken universe? That guy up there has a question. Do we have a microphone? Or should I come up there? I don't know. I'm going to just take a hike. Let's make this fun. Let's make it interactive.
Here we go, Corey. Whoa.
Oh, look at this. There we go.
Jeff, my man, what are your plans for WrestleMania, brother?
Okay, jumping off a 20-foot ladder. Testing the shoulder.
Get the questions ready. I'm taking a journey. We'll leave Matt and Jeff on the stage. Jeff, you can do my job for a minute if you want. Hold a microphone, it pays pretty well. I'm coming up here because I heard you guys shouting from all the way down there. What's your question?
I have a question for Jeff. How do you feel from your injury? How do you feel coming back?
I'm feeling good. It's a little scary, you know. I turned 40 in August, and on September the 18th is when my shoulder popped, and it was my first serious injury in pro wrestling. So I've been very lucky. So I look forward to, you know, finishing this road of recovery and just coming back better than ever.
Beautiful. This lovely young lady down here has volunteered to help me. She's going to be running around with a microphone.
All
Be
right.
kind, say please.
You're waving, you're standing, you get to go next. Hi guys, so how does it feel to be the best tag team champions of all time?
Absolutely delightful.
We have
I have a question for you, Matt and Jeff. Is there any tag team that you have never had the opportunity to compete against that you would love to step in the ring with?
I would say the tag team of my choosing, if we were to have a dream match, and it could be against any tag team possible, would be the Rockers. That's who we would have loved to have faced.
I agree, big time.
Hey guys, quick question. Future or past superstars, who is your dream opponent? Together or separate? When they're alive or not?
In my case, my dream opponent would have been the Macho Man, Randy Savage. The man who is macho. The mortal vessel of Matthew Hardy. That was his first favorite wrestler, obviously. And now that I have been in the trenches of this industry, he was one of the all-time greats, and I would certainly like to face him one-on-one.
And I've pretty much been in the ring with everybody I've ever dreamt of being in the ring with, but there's one dude out there, and that is the immortal Hulk Hogan.
Guys, I've got Andrew here has a question for you.
Will we see the Broken Universe like Senor Benjamin and Senor Benjamin and George Washington and Vanguard 1 in WWE?
Oh, all hail King Maxwell. Yeah. I think it would be safe to say at some point we will see many of these characters from the Broken Universe on Meek Mahan show. And by the way, I was speaking with George Washington just yesterday. He is doing fine. He is the advocate I trust more than anyone else. He is the wisest and most kind soul ever known to mankind.
I've got Ryan right here who has a question for you, gentlemen.
Matt and Jeff, are you guys ever thinking about facing the Shield?
Would you ever like to face the Shield?
Of course, it's a dream match, and yeah, I'd love to.
Of course, yes. We would love to face the Shield, whether it was in the ring or whether it was on the battlefield of the Hardy compound. Anywhere. For everything.
Would you guys ever want to go down a singles route and go for singles gold?
I think apparently just because his mortal vessel has been injured right now, I am going down a singles route. I think we have both found success in the past in a singles capacity, and right now I'm currently doing that. And I think that is something that makes us special. Besides being great as a unit together, I think we can both stand on our own and do well in the singles capacity.
And I agree. I think eventually we're going to hear no more words again, and you're going to see the charismatic Enigma with the face painted and all that good stuff in a singles career.
Hey Jeff, are we ever going to see Brother Nero?
Yeah.
Inevitable. I may return as Alter Nero.
When the seven deities declare the time is right, I will instill magic. I will install magic back inside Jeffrey Hardy, and he will become Brother Nero again.
Gentlemen, Will has a very important question for you.
Will, wait 1 second, Will, I knew you'd come. Please, ask away.
What was your favorite match you competed in?
Favorite matchup you've competed in?
Yeah, I love all the TLC matches. I mean, they're immortal and they'll never be, old. But as far as our singles careers, it's definitely when I was the underdog against the man, The Undertaker, in a ladder match for the world title.
I would have to say, too, the first ever tag team ladder match against Edge and Christian. That was very special. That's a match that put us on the map. And it was a truly monumental moment at WrestleMania 33 when we returned. I know a lot of people were here, saw that moment, obviously. So that match I also hold very dear to my heart.
Hey guys, I'm down here with Tasha, who has a question.
Hi guys, I have two boys here. They're brothers, always wrestling. I'd like to know what advice you would give to them who want to come up in the business.
The first thing I would say, first and foremost, get your education, educate your mind. That is paramount, very, very important. And after you do that, if you still have the desire to be a professional wrestler, sports entertainer, then find a school that has quality and start there and learn how to do things right and give it a shot. I would never turn anyone away from following their dreams because this has given me the greatest life possible.
What's your name?
Danielle.
What's your question for the Hardys?
How is it like to be a wrestler?
What is it like being a wrestler?
That's the best job in the world. I mean, it's always been an art form to me, like it's a form of expression, and it still is today, and I'll never lose my passion for it. It's something I was like naturally gifted with, and I'm so blessed to do it, and it's a beautiful life.
It is very enjoyable. It is very hard on the mortal vessel, I can tell you that, especially from doing this for 25 years. But it is a great life, and it is quite the honor to be able to come out and interact with amazing wrestling fans like all of you.
I've got some fantastic news for all of you guys. Right down there at the bottom of the stairs is now a microphone. If you would like to personally ask Matt or Jeff a question, just stand in line and make the line go up the stairs. My man Kevin had one before we got this technical miracle. So Kevin, what's your question?
If you guys could verse anyone from NXT or like to see anyone on the roster, who would it be?
Anyone from NXT that impresses you?
There are several people at NXT that impressed me. Obviously, I knew Drew McIntyre just got injured. I do like his work. He is a good soldier in the Great War. I am a fan of Adam Cole, baby. Yes, I have a long history with him. There are many people there in NXT, and I think there's getting ready to be some very new people that are just entering NXT that will have all of the wrestling fans excited.
I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre as well, because we've met in the past, and it'd be great to meet again in the WWE.
I feel useless now. I'm sitting back up here in my chair, but go for it, man. It's a free-for-all.
All right, so you guys have a very dynamic style that really took high flying and wrestling to a completely different level. And so I'm just wondering, how did the establishment and wrestlers, how did they respond to you guys when you first broke into the business?
You can go.
I think once all of this tables, ladders, and chairs madness began, I think at the very beginning, I think people thought it was cool, but they also thought it was a little too much. But I also thought it was the beginning of the business evolving into another phase. And I think that's one process about the business, that it continues to evolve and change. It never stays the same. Nothing stays the same if it's going to survive and grow and change. So I think it was part of the business's evolution, obviously, but just looking back now, considering the first time we did that tag team ladder match against Edge and Christian, I don't think we could understand or comprehend how big of a deal that would be. Because we were going out to have this match, and to us it was cool because it was an amazing opportunity. But we went out, we had this match, and then that became the catalyst for the table match against the Dudleys, which happened in Madison Square Garden a few miles down the road, which led to Anaheim, which was the first ever triple threat ladder match, which was ultimately the first blueprint of tables, ladders, and chairs, the TLC match, which has become like a cornerstone of our industry. Hell, there's even a pay-per-view named after TLC now, So it's amazing how all that went into motion. You know, once we just knew we had a good opportunity, but it really started something that was very grand.
And our dad's not mad at all for all those ladders we broke in the past. You know, it paid off.
Thank you, guys.
What would you say would be the first step you guys took to become a wrestler?
I think it was getting a trampoline for Christmas, maybe, because we would watch WWE and we would try to do exactly what they did, except on a trampoline. And we eventually built, you know, a ring around it with these garden hose with wire through them, and we would have a show our pay-per-view every Sunday. I think that was the first step as far as, you know, having a dream and wanting to fulfill it.
Thank you.
When are you going to do a swanton bomb like always?
I don't know, these people in the front row better watch out.
Yeah, as soon as Doc clears me, I'll be doing them every day.
Jeff, what have you been doing in your downtime while you're recovering from injury?
It's very interesting. Right after my surgery, I went home for the whole month of October, and I was thinking of things I could do with my left hand, so I started painting again. I hadn't painted in a while, and I did like 5 complete paintings with my left hand, and they were actually pretty good. And that led to 19 total for my web store where they're sold at jeffhardybrand.com. And the whole month of November, all I did was sing. And right now, all I'm doing is singing, just trying to improve in that realm of my life.
That sounds lovely. Why don't you sing us a little song now? Just maybe just a sample, a line, a verse. Yeah, sure, just a line.
I'll give you a little bit. Set in my ways, I am changing every single move you're making. Since I've analyzed predictions far beyond our comprehension, I've been tortured with arriving thoughts that stop a star from shining. Kill me now before I'm sober, so I die before it's over.
Wow.
My skin's dying because you're under it. Oh, I'm done lying to myself for this. For all the wonder and believing, man, it's making me weak. I'll fade away and classify myself as obsolete.
Obsolete!
Wonderful.
What's up, guys? I was wondering if you're still on your expedition of gold, and what title is next?
Oh, the Expedition of Gold is coming back for sure. We concluded it. We finished the tag team section of it at WrestleMania 33. Obviously, when we came back and procured the Raw Tag Team Championships of the world. But the Expedition of Gold, I'm sure, will come back again after I finish deleting the horrendous Sister Abigail out of Bray Wyatt.
Thank you.
Sister Abigail is terrible. Have you seen her? Oh, it is a monstrosity.
Delete.
It is horrible.
Delete.
Disgusting. Vile. Delete.
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 All right, what's up, guys? You've been on Evolution for years, just in the tag team division. So now that the indie scene is growing, you face the Bucks of Youth. Who else would you like to face in the indie scene, and would you want to come up on the WWE?
Oh, the Bucks of Youth, they are two very sick men. They have terrible spot monkey addictions. Oh, my goodness. Pro wrestling is not about flying and doing tin flips. It is about man-to-man combat. The Bucks of Youth, it was a very nice feud we had with these guys. As far as new guys in the WWE or guys outside of WWE?
Outside of WWE.
A tag team that actually is with WWE, now that I can say this is a possibility of a match happening, I think Red Dragon would be a great match. Two guys that are in NXT right now are known as Bobby Fish and Kyle.
I believe they are the Undisputed Era now.
The Undisputed Era is the name of the faction.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Someone give my man a step stool.
What were some of your toughest opponents?
I would say that the toughest opponent I'd ever been in the ring with was probably the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. I don't think he is from this world. He is something more. He has some sort of alien DNA in him. It's hard to read his soul. I can't communicate it with it properly. Braun Strowman is also another tough one, but you know he is a strong warrior, but mentally we have lost him.
And Suplex City is a terrible place.
How much more years are you going to stay in the WWE?
I will be in the WWE for many, many more years until my mortal vessel gives out on me.
Yeah, same here, same here.
In the event that your mortal vessels were to give out, say tomorrow, and you could be reincarnated as a current WWE superstar, who would it be?
Oh, what an excellent question. I would say if I was going to be a current superstar, maybe I would be someone that had a big frame, big vessel, maybe a monster, maybe even a Braun Strowman or a Brock Lesnar. Let's say Brock Lesnar. He has a very good deal, you know. He has a nice schedule, so I'd be Brock Lesnar.
I think I kind of want to be Matt Hardy.
What you got down there, buddy?
What inspired the whole Broken Act?
It was nothing that I chose to do. The 7 deities, they decided to put this inside of me, and they unlocked my mind. And now I can trace my soul through every vessel it's ever been in. My soul is 2011 years old. And now it lies in the vessel of Matthew Hardy. So yes, I am here to be a wrestler, and I am here to fight the great war on this plane, so I will. I believe me, this stuff is so insane, if you could be inside my head, this stuff can't be made up.
Do you still see Lita from time to time?
It's okay. There's no reason to have that reaction. It's okay. It's okay. She is off doing her thing. You know, once in a while we may see her at a WWE event or whatever. But you know, everything is all good on that front. Everyone has moved on. Everyone is happy. All good.
Okay, so Jeff, I heard a rumor one time that you want to do a swanton off the Hell in the Cell. And what was the favorite match that you guys ever watched?
Well, of course he does. He has a terrible spot monkey addiction.
I can't lie, that's a dream of mine. I mean, every time the 2 times I've seen Shane come off of that thing, I'm envious and I'm jealous, and I'm going, before I'm done with this pro wrestling gig, I want to do that. And as far as matches, my match or a match I've watched?
A match you've watched.
I gotta say, the 1 hour Ironman match between John Cena and Shawn Michaels. We were in the UK, I believe. It blew me away how good that thing was. And Shawn Michaels to this day is my favorite wrestler. I mean, he can do it all.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Hey guys, what's going on? Big fan. You guys are the reason why I watched wrestling growing up. I got a question. Out of all the TLC matches you had in your career, which one would you relive if you had the choice?
I would say the one at WrestleMania 17 was our favorite, which I think was labeled as TLC 2. That was probably I thought that was the best of the series. So that would probably be the one I would relive.
All right, that's cool, man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
When will you be in WWE 2K18?
That's a good question. Those obsolete mules need to get on that. I thought we would be in sooner than later. I don't know. It should be any time now, though.
I don't know if I'm supposed to know this, but I think there's something coming.
No, there's definitely something coming. We thought it was coming earlier, though.
Oh, okay.
We are in the game. We were a special DLC. I think that stands for downloadable character. We are DLC characters in the game, but we will be in at some point. I don't know. It should be sooner than later.
Thank you.
I'm in the game. I'm doing the soundtrack. I'm basically the only guy in 2K18. I did everything. I'm on Raw. I'm on SmackDown. I'm in 2K18. Come on now.
Corey is a very talented man. His soul has been around for nearly 750 years. Well versed in many different things.
Hey guys, my question's for Matt. What does Mr. McMahon think of your new woken state of mind?
Are you speaking about Mick Mahan? I am not 100% sure what he thinks of my current state of woken mind, but I hope he understands that there is a great war to be fought, and I hope he is on the right side, the side of light, because you know what will happen to Mick Mahan if he is not?
Delete.
Yes, I will have to force him to see the completion of the deletion.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I have a question. Will you guys go to SmackDown Live anytime soon?
I think eventually, we'll end up on SmackDown the way it works. But yeah, speaking of matches and thinking about SmackDown, the Usos is one team I'd love to mix it up with, for sure.
All right, so Jeff and Matt, you've done everything in the WWE and the World Wrestling. You've been everywhere, and you've done everything as a singles competitor and a team. But the real question is, what is better, Team Extreme or Broken Hardys?
Team Extreme was cool, but I personally like the Broken Hardys more because to me it's a different form of extreme, which is good for us at this point in our lives. So yeah, it's a different form of extreme, and I love that.
Thank you guys are equally the best.
I concur.
Thank you.
How's it going, guys? I was wondering, I know you probably get asked this all the time, will we ever see the Broken Hardys versus the Bucks of Youth in Meek Mahan's ring?
I would say a lot of that depends on the Bucks of Youth. You know, if they decide to really follow through with the invasion and come inside those walls and step inside the ring, I would love to eat their feet.
Cool. Thank you,
No
guys.
more super kicks for the Bucks of Youth.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Hello, when are you gonna come back?
I'm supposed to come back in April around WrestleMania time, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be ready in March. We'll see.
All right, guys, I hate to do this to you, but we're running short on time. I'm going to take these next two questions, then we're going to wrap it up.
All right. I wanted to, for Matt and Jeff, I wanted to ask you a question. All right, for Matt, I wanted to ask you was that, you get a little nervous, my bad. I really like the Matt Hardy version of one gimmick, which people give you a lot of respect for, because I don't know, they give you that much shine or burn, but I really like that gimmick. And for Jeff, I met you back when you were in TNA, and I wanted to say to you, because I brought up to you about your WrestleMania record, it's really bad, it's porous. And I always felt that you were a great champion. I don't know if you remember me or not, so I want to bring it up to you. But I want you to get that belt one last time, just for me, man. I want to see couple more swan-time bombs, couple more twist of fates, and a lot of that. Because I told you, hey, from my childhood, watching you wrestle, and Matt, no offense, man, I'm gonna get you in there. That I told you that, like, I
No
grew up
offense
on
taken, young man.
But yeah, I grew up on y'all made wrestling for me. It's very exciting. So I want to thank y'all for that.
Yeah, you got it, man. One of these days.
And I'll say this as well. I would love to see Brother Nero be the champion of the world once again.
How you doing, guys? Big fan. This is actually for all three of you, and it's more of a advice thing. I've been in and out of the indie circuit for about 15 years now, and I'm actually out on injury right now, but I wanted to get some advice on how to be looked at, how to stand out more.
I could probably take this from the other end of things because I'm finding myself on the other end of the camera now and working with the NXT guys a lot. And I think just be different. And there's no one recipe. I can't say, oh, hey, cut your beard off, spike your hair, get super muscular. You have to have something. It can be completely insane. It can be completely off the deep end, i.e., but it works, and that's what makes guys stand out. You know what I mean? You just have to have something that separates you from the pack, because there are a million guys around the world all fighting and scratching and clawing for a few opportunities, and you got to put your nose to the grindstone and don't quit, and don't be afraid to keep going when you get told no.
It's out there. You just got to find it, man, and that's a big challenge this day and time, is to be unique and different and stand out. But it's out there. You just got to find it.
I mean, what these two said, that's right, you know. right on the money. Just be unique, be different, be creative.
Thank you. And I actually kind of worked with you guys in, as you would say, the house that had grown their own glory a couple months ago. So hopefully down the road, I can see you guys again.
Yes, at the Glory House, home of the Amazing Red.
Very
what a
good luck,
fine
man.
fellow.
very good luck, man.
Thank you.
All right, my man, grab the mic. You're closing us down right here.
Yeah.
Make it good.
Okay.
No pressure.
First off, I want to say thanks for coming out here to Long Island, New York, for us fans and everyone. But here's my question for you. Any chance that you will be having Lita as your manager again in WWE, even though she's a Hall of Famer? You guys should be in the Hall of Fame as well. Who's with me on that one?
Oh, he is going for the old proverbial cheap pop.
You guys still have the best ladder matches of all time, and because of you and because my mom's looking down from heaven, you guys can give me, my mom and I great wrestling moments, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Wonderful.
Thank you guys, and God bless you guys.
Right on. Well, thank you. Thank all you guys for hanging out for a little bit. I understand there was a little bit of confusion earlier with the photo ops. Matt and Jeff are going to hang out here, but if you have the ticket or whatever is necessary to do the photo op, I don't know if that's exactly what it is, if it's a ticket, if it's a secret password, whatever it is. If you've got it, maybe line up here in front of the stage, and Matt and Jeff will make sure that everybody gets taken care of. Let's hear it one more time for Matt and Jeff Hardy.